funniest pets and people. A little dog who's big boned. A bird who is very well trained. A mom who takes a dive. A dog who's reached the rank of colonel. And a horse who pickets a fence. So stick by your set. It's the show that will have you sing, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. It's time to shed some pounds, or at least watch these guys try. You can ride a stationary bike, you can hit the rowing machine, but Samson here knows the secret to the best way of staying in shape: chasing a mechanical mouse. Plus, it's a whole lot cheaper than a gym membership. In America, we call it soccer. In Europe, they call it football. But to a pig, it's just called fun.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Staying in shape requires a firm commitment. But some days, man, it's just hard to get out of bed. On the other hand, these two are getting quite a workout arguing over the pillow. These dogs have no idea they're playing tetherball. They think they're playing extreme fetch. The ball never falls to the ground like regular fetch. You've got to leap 4 feet into the air to bop it in extreme fetch. Extreme fetch fever. Catch it. These cute kids love cross-country running, but they don't have a backyard. So they brought the sport indoors. And for those of you who think that indoor cross-country running doesn't have the same intriguing danger factor of its outdoor cousin, think again. All right, doggies, it's time to work out that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist that back a little more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch it out. You're doing great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wiggle all around the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're really losing weight. Here's a pooch who's no couch potato. Just because he's watching his favorite TV program, this one, doesn't mean he can't get a cardio workout too. Everyone should try it. This bunny is trying to get into this bin so he can do some aerobics. But it looks like just getting into the bin is a workout itself. Buster has been doing some serious weight training. Each week he lifts heavier and heavier bones. The sad part is that Buster had to kill the only woolly mammoth in existence to get that bone. Charlie is doing an exercise called the drop and growl. It won't necessarily make him stronger or faster. But one thing's for sure, no one will dare bother him while he's doing it. This horse wanted to learn a sport. He narrowed it down to handball or soccer. He decided on soccer. Why? It's simple. Doesn't have any hands. This smart little girl has found a clever new way to crawl. It's so much easier on the knees. On the other hand, it's murder on a tush. Go, speed crawler, go! Take it out of park and put it into drive. This dog has started his own taxi service. He'll happily ferry around other dogs. And he'll carry little girls too. In fact, the only passengers he won't take are cats. Sure, this cockatiel could fly to his destination, but with all the hassles that go along with flying these days, even he prefers to take the train. Next stop, Cuckoo Bunga! Little Ricky got so tired of trying to keep up with Big Max, so he decided to hitch a ride on his tail. It's actually a pretty smooth ride. Unless Big Max gets happy and starts wagging his tail, because then the tail ride can get pretty turbulent. Now, usually the term sled dog means a dog who pulls a sled, right? But Buddy has decided to turn the tables. So this winter, it's all downhill for Buddy. Literally. You've heard of the backstroke, right? Well, this waterbound pup is doing the back float. He's not just keeping his head above water. He's enjoying one very cool ride. Oh, yeah. Coming up, Grandpa goes for a rope ride. And Tina takes a tumble. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. These next animals have got a lot of talent, and they're not afraid to show it. This guy's taught his dog how to be a waiter. Rex can serve him popcorn.
Daddy, popcorn, soda. Just be soda. Just be soda.
And Rex can serve him soda. But he can't fetch him a beer. He's only 2. And now it's time for a vocabulary lesson. Today's word is paddock. A paddock is an enclosed field or stable where horses are kept. As in, Lightning doesn't much care for his paddock. And our second word of the day is padlock. As in, if you don't put a padlock on your paddock, you're going to have to buy a new horse. There comes a time in every pup's life when it's time to leave the nest. For some, it's harder than others, mainly because of the fence. Good luck out in the real world, boy. This doggy can do some really great tricks. There's the dual ball corner pocket trick. And there's the off the rack boomerang trick. But the important question is, can he fetch some popcorn and soda? Now that's a trick. Here's reason number 1 why you should never let a squirrel into your quilt. At least you know your peanuts are safe. Because by the time he finishes eating all that stuffing, he'll be, well, stuffed. This kitty can pick a card, any card. And the great thing about doing a card trick for a cat, if you guess his card wrong, he never calls you on it.
Go on, check it. Good.
It may sound corny, but this doggie's name is Aw. So the title of this clip is pretty clear.
Oh, that's great.
Aw, shucks. A cat flossing? Yep, this kitty practices good oral hygiene. Why? Because there's nothing worse than spending your golden years gumming your tuna. I now pronounce these clips hilarious. Do you, Jim, promise to love Lorraine for better or for worse, in sickness and in soup? Let's see that again. At a summer wedding, everyone's looking for a way to beat the heat. But if you're a bridesmaid stuck in a bulky velvet dress, what can you do? Well, here's one option. From now on, every time you hear wedding bells, instead of thinking about the beautiful sound or the happy couple, you'll be thinking about this guy. Getting his bell rung. These next videos hurt so good. Tina isn't your normal kid. She's a world-class gymnast. Right now, she's performing a very difficult maneuver. She's almost got it. She's got to find just the right angle. Up, there it is, the inverted bedroom floor faceplant. Perfect. When this tiny tot took a poke at his pooch, she triggered his fight-or-flight instincts. First it was flight, and then it was fight. Okay, it's called kiddie pool for a reason, folks. No mommies allowed. This guy's name is Buck. Buck King. And that's why they call his horse the Buck King Bronco. Oh, wait, I guess that's why they call it that. This horse has a dream, to run through that fence. And Mom always says, if you can dream it, you can do it! Someone should have told that to the fence. I ask you, is there anything more majestic than the house cat? He can bound from beam to beam with grace, with agility, and above all, beauty. Yes, the house cat. Nature's most nimble...
You okay?
Coming up, this cat's cooler runneth over. And a dog gets a frozen facial. When we return to funniest pets and people. Okay, let's get going, because there's snow time like the present. Dashing through the snow in a one-dog open sleigh. O'er the fields they go, barking all the way. Woo, woo, woo.
Cheap transportation.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-dog open sleigh.
Having to pull you around.
This squirrel is enjoying the coolest new winter pastime, icy pole climbing. The one thing you gotta do in icy pole climbing is get to that birdhouse. And the one thing you gotta avoid doing in icy pole climbing is getting stuck to the pole. So far, so good. They say that no two snowflakes are alike. Bud has decided to find out once and for all if that's true. And the way Bud is going to determine whether each snowflake is different, he's going to eat them. Every single one of them. Oh, this one's different. This one's different. What do you call this device? Well, Dave here calls it his snowblower. But Luke here calls it his snow cone machine. And every time it snows, that means it's dessert time for Luke. His favorite flavor, sidewalk. Wouldn't it be great to be a dog? You wouldn't have to go to work. You wouldn't have to go to school. It would be as if every day was a snow day. You could just frolic in the white stuff all day long. Yeah, they don't call it a dog's life for nothing. The following segment is rated C for cat. Maybe unsuitable for mice. Now here's a cat who thinks he's a dog. When his master throws him something, he fetches it.
Good. And ready? Fetch.
Let's hope this kitty doesn't become too much like a dog, though, because then he'll have to chase himself. Now it's time for cat logic. Fact: cats hate taking baths. Fact: baths require water. Ergo, in order to prevent ever having to take a bath again, this cat is draining all the water out of the house. It's perfectly logical to a cat. You've heard that old proverb, more fun than a barrel of monkeys? Well, here's a new expression. Cuter than a jar full of kittens. The thing is, there's nothing cuter than a jar full of kittens. This little kitty is playing with his new toy, a cat in the box. Only problem is, he doesn't know how to open it. And if he doesn't hurry, the cat in the box might just return itself to the store. Here's a cat who is in training to be the next fire chief. He was a natural with that hook and ladder, but he turned the job down. Why? Because he refused to ride with a Dalmatian. This cat is jumping for joy. And now he's jumping for joy even higher. Now he's jumping for joy even higher. So why is this cat jumping for joy? Because Joy's got a handful of cat treats. This cat's hat size is 3 5/8. Fortunately for the fish, their bowl is a size 3. A funny pet or person? Are you a funny pet or person? Well, tape your pet or yourself doing something funny and send it to Funniest Pets and People, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Make sure no animals or people are harmed in the making of your video, and please include your phone number. If we use it on the show, we'll send you $100 on a Funniest Pets and People t-shirt. Coming up, a bride gets a sign from above. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People.
And the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
If there's anyone who feels Steve and Janet should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, technically, that wasn't speaking, but, message received. See you next time.